Alright, so literally guys, 2 seconds before I start today's video, I want you to pause the video right now in a second, and I want you to go and do this very quickly before you watch today's video. There is a post by Cycling Weekly over on their Twitter feed. I think it's called something like the Domestic Rider of the Year award. I am one of 4 contestants for this award. Now I know there is like 10 handfuls of riders that should be on that list before I should be on. I don't know why I'm on it, but that's not my decision. The fact of the matter is I am on that list of 4 guys. So at the time of posting this video, there is about 12 hours left to vote, I think. So what I need everyone to do, I need you to go in force to the tweet. I'm going to post it in the top line of the description. Go over there, log into your Twitter account and give me a vote. It's not often that me and us and the channel get featured on mainstream cycling media, so whilst we've got this opportunity, let's go and make the most of it. And for everyone that does vote, I am deeply thankful for your support. Hello, good morning, your faces, and welcome back to a brand new video. Good morning, boys and girls. How you doing? You alright? Yeah, sound good. Alright, I wanted to do a little bit of a quick post crash update this morning. How am I feeling? Pretty sore, man. The wrist is not good. Don't know whether I was just fueled on adrenaline yesterday, but today I can't really do any lateral movement without it really getting a real sharp pain down this side of my wrist. So don't know, part of me is thinking maybe I've chipped a bone or something. I don't really know. I hope not. So I'm just gonna go easy on the wrist, try and do as little kind of strenuous movements as possible and just let it heal up and see what it's like tomorrow, I guess. But yeah, that's the wrist. My bum is also pretty sore. I was sticking to my bed sheets last night. As people say, as the quote goes, it could always be worse. I'm fit and healthy. I'm going on my bike this morning, so how bad can it be? I mean, I'm assuming riding's gonna be fine, because if I just keep it in one, going up and down isn't that doesn't hurt at all. So if I can just kind of keep it in that one movement, that one pivot, then we should be good. Alright, cows. Yep, not so bad, thank you. So today, there's 2 options on my training plan. Option A was just take a rest day. Option B, or option 2, was a 1-hour cafe ride. So I mean, today is as good as a rest day. I chose the latter option just because, I don't know, the weather's nice and I wanted to ride my bike. I haven't decided yet, but I might just do the 1-hour ride without the cafe, because as you can see, I'm solo. I'm on my own today, and solo cast stop just ain't really that fun. But I don't know, maybe I'll stop to enjoy the sunshine. We'll see, we'll just crack on and see how we go in a little bit. We've done 15 minutes and we are just enjoying the easier day for a change. So far we have averaged 168 watts. That is an absolutely solid rest day average power. I don't actually feel like I need a rest day today. I did that 4-hour ride yesterday after racing the previous night, and yesterday evening my legs were pretty sore, but today for the first time in a long time I've woken up and thought I could train today. I don't feel that tired, but I don't want to push it. I'm going to listen to my training plan. I'm going to listen to Steve, who has set my training, because this weekend we got three hard races back to back, so I need to save all my pennies for that. Get to the chopper! This is the story. Actually, I've not chosen a very good example here. The road is actually pretty dry, but this is the story of my life. Dry day, sun's out, but wet roads, getting the bike dirty. Sick. Love that. Absolutely love it. Yep, here we go. Big puddle. Nice one. Nice one. Right, look at this house, man. Look at that house. That is that house is right next to Cedar Farm, and that is my dream house. One day I want to live in a house that looks very much like that. But anyway, I'm starting to become a little bit concerned about this wrist, man. Seems like the more I'm riding, the more it's starting to hurt. And what I find is I can't really get out of the saddle, because when I do, I rotate my wrist upwards, and that is quite painful. So I'm kind of just seated in this position. I also can't really pull on the bars, as if I'm kind of pulling my wrist out, away from my arm. I've got a pretty nasty interval session to do tomorrow, which is going to involve a lot of pulling on the bars. So yeah, don't know how it's going to feel. One side of me is saying go and get an x-ray and get it checked out and stuff, but then the other side of me is saying don't go and waste NHS resources when it might just be a bit of bruising. I'll see how the day pans out. Also, timed the calf to perfection. We just had a little 5-minute downpour whilst I was in there, and now the sun's come back out. But also, that is the direction I'm heading. That is a black cloud. That probably means rain. But I mean, the bike is now filthy anyway, so who cares? Who cares? Hey! What are you doing? Nope. What are you doing? Nope. What are you doing? In positive news, Lexi's leg looks a little bit better today. She's not limping as much. Hey, you're not limping as much, are you? Does it feel better? Does anyone else ever get this feeling? I call it a coffee bonk. So when you stop at the cafe, have a coffee. Why is there a dog? Why is there a dog in my garden in a box? What is this all about? Hey, why are you in my garden? What are you doing? Alright, turns out Bella was here for 5 minutes, and we don't want to leave her in the garden yet with Sam because he's old and he gets a little bit grumpy because Bella just like jumps all over Sam and Lexi. I mean, Lexi can take it because she's a young dog, but Sam he starts growling. He's not happy about that, so just until she calms down a little bit, we're gonna keep her and Sam separate. I mean, sometimes they're all right together. Like when Bella's not as excited and like jumps around and stuff, she's all right. But I mean, Lexi's allowed to lick her face and stuff, but yeah, Sam just doesn't. He's just not a massive fan of Bella yet. Anyway, as I was saying, I digress. Does anyone ever get like this coffee bunk when you stop at the cafe mid-ride, finish your ride, and you just feel like wired for about 30 minutes? I'm guessing it's something to do with like lactic acid and caffeine and everything like all mixed in together. Adrenaline maybe. I don't know. I'm sure someone who's a little bit more scientific will know in the comments down below. But why does it feel like I'm drunk for about 30 minutes after having a coffee stop? Oh. And here comes the rain. I'm going inside. Go on, let's quick, it's raining. It's spitting, everybody in, it's spitting. So Bella is back at the house. She's gonna spending the day here. Oh, she's playing it risky getting that close to Sam when he's lying down. Oh. She just wants to be friends. So for anyone who's missed any of the videos over the past few weeks, this is, oh man, she's slowly getting closer. Bella, leave Sam alone. Come on, leave him alone. Just let him lie down and sleep, alright? I know you want to play, but Sam doesn't. For anyone who's missed the videos over the last few weeks, this is Bella. This is Ed's new puppy. It's not ours, unfortunately, despite how much I'd love having a new puppy. And she's here for the day whilst her parents are at work and stuff. So Emma's looking after her. And at the minute, I'm just trying to get her used to Sam and Lexi because, you know, Sam's a little bit older and Bella just wants to jump on him and play, and Sam ain't down for that. So I'm trying to get Bella to learn that that's not acceptable with Sam. Like, Lexi growls at her. But that's just a warning signal. Like, I know that she'll never bite her. Whereas Sam, I'm a little bit more unsure of. Bella just keeps coming back for more. Like, normally when she growls at me, she wants you to leave her alone, Bella. She doesn't want to play. You're a good girl, aren't you, Lex? You're not going to bite her. You just want to warn her, don't you? You just want to warn her. Oh, I mean, Sam's getting better. Like, he used to just go straight for her. Now he's just kind of letting her do her thing. Good boy, Sam. You're a good boy. Then when she realises no one wants to play with her, she goes and tries and plays with the guinea pigs. You're not going to get in there, mate. I believe she's about 17 weeks old right now. Come here. Hey. She's 17 weeks old, so she's growing pretty fast, but she's still got a lot of growing to do. I mean, look how long her legs are in comparison to the rest of her body. Hey, you're going to grow about 3 times the size of that, aren't you? Look, you can't get into the guinea pigs, mate. This is a metal cage. You're not going to get into that. Hey, you're not going to get into that. She's at the stage now where they just nip you. But because her teeth are so small, it just doesn't hurt at all. She's so funny to watch. I could just literally watch her all day long, man. She just doesn't get bored. I'm not sure when it's going to hit her that she can't actually get to the guinea pigs. And the guinea pigs don't seem phased at all. They're just running around the normal business. She is funny. Oh, now she's trying to destroy the bottle cages. Hey, get off that. Get off it! So I've just been to the shop to get some food for lunch because, you know, environment, saving the planet one footstep at a time. So today my original plan was, because it was a rest day, I wanted to go down to a place called Farmer John's. It's just outside of Stockport in Manchester. It's a downhill / kind of like jump park for the mountain bike, but I think like with the current situation in my hand and stuff, that's probably not going to be the best idea. Which at the minute is kind of frustrating because like I just wanted to do something with my day off, man, and just like go and ride the mountain bike, especially like on a day like today when it's dry. I think it would have been sick. But hey, getting my wrist better so I can race my bike is the main priority. Bish bash bosh. Look at that. Absolutely bloody lovely. Get in my belly. So I've been doing a little bit of Googling this afternoon because Google knows everything. We all know that. And I'm on this website here and it's telling me the symptoms of a fractured wrist. Now the symptoms are as follows. Severe pain that might worsen when you grip or squeeze your hand, and like Nah, that doesn't really hurt. It also says there's some swelling, but when we look at like both my hands, I don't think it's swollen one little bit. Maybe a little bit, actually, like that, this bit here. But nah, bruising, absolutely no bruising, and any obvious deformity, such as a bent wrist. Nah, it looks pretty fine. And also, apparently when I touch it, it will hurt like severely, and like there isn't. I mean, when I press here quite hard, there's a little bit of discomfort, but nah. I think what I've done is I've just like bruised a bone or something, or maybe done a little bit of tendon damage. It's definitely not chipped and it's definitely not fractured, so we can eliminate that situation. But anyway, I need to leave the house right now and go and do something that I should have done about 2 weeks ago. Yeah, about 2 weeks ago I should have done this. I made it to, where am I? Preston. We're in Preston. Because I need a haircut, man. I'm certainly overdue a haircut by about 3 weeks. However, at the minute it is Eid, which is a Muslim like festive event, which my normal haircutter, he's off this week because of that event. He's a Muslim or whatever, so unfortunately he's not back in work until next week. Which way am I going? This way, I think. He's not back in work until next week, but unfortunately I cannot wait till then. I'm going away next weekend and we need a chop. So I'm in Preston. I'm gonna go to somewhere that my brother has recommended. Not gonna lie, I'm a little bit nervous, but we'll see how it goes. Guys, you literally will not believe what just happened. Walking to the barbershop and put my hand in my pocket to check I had my money with me, the £20 that I took with me to pay for the barbershop, and it wasn't there. I literally walked back to the car, like retraced every single step that I made, and the £20 was not to be found. So whoever found and picked up my £20 note in Preston on this lovely Tuesday afternoon, you're welcome. I'm glad I made your day a little bit better, because you made mine a little bit worse. What am I like, man? Thank God for Apple Pay, otherwise I'd be a little bit screwed right now. And just as quick as that, I'm about 1 kilo lighter and like £35 worse off. I think that was my most expensive haircut I've ever had. But anyway, we're not gonna worry about that. It feels bad, man. It feels bad that I'm cheating on my barber, and I know he watches the vlogs. So if you're watching, I do apologise, but you were on holiday and I was in. It became desperation at this point. It started sticking through my helmet and everything, and when it starts sticking through your helmet, that's just a no-go. But that was a productive little trip to Preston. I'm actually parked, guys, like right next to Casper's Desserts, where I came last night for a milkshake. So I'm holding off and resisting the temptation to go back and get another milkshake. Anyway, where's this weather come from? I went for a ride this morning, it was 12 degrees, I had to have leg warmers on. Right now it's 22. Good job, England. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking to myself like a madman and go home. So this evening we are walking the dogs. Again, Sam's over there. Lex is here. It's her first walk since she's kind of hurt her leg. And I'm not throwing the stick for her. I'm gonna try and keep her as calm as possible so she doesn't like aggravate her foot. Just be careful. And so that involves no stick throwing. But guys, before I end the video today, I wanna do a quick little spiel. I've been asked to talk about this by the team, and that is the Rattler Pro Ride. The Rattler Pro Ride is a sportive that's hosted by my team. The team did it last year and it proved really successful, and it's one of the ways that the team uses to help fund the team and pay for races and stuff, and pay for travel to races and accommodation, and basically gives us the opportunity to race our bikes on some sick pieces of kit. So this year for 2019, the team is again hosting the Rattler Pro Ride. So it's on the 7th of September. It starts in Cornwall at the Healy's Cider Farm. There's 3 different routes you can choose from: the 25-mile route, the 50-mile route, and finally the 100-mile route. Me, Steve, Ollie, and the rest of the boys are going to be there taking part. So if you want to get involved, if you're in the area, if you want to make a weekend's holiday out of it, bring your kids down, have a bit of fun. I'm going to post a link to the event in the description box down below where you can get your tickets. There's also like an evening hospitality thing, and yeah, it's just a really fun weekend. I'm going to be there. Come and get involved, have a bit of fun, ride your bike in some sick Cornish scenery. If you've never been there before, maybe this is the opportunity to come down and ride there. But yeah, with that being said, guys, thank you for watching today's video. I thoroughly hope you enjoyed it. A like would be greatly appreciated. It helps out with the channel massively, and I'll see you guys tomorrow at the same usual time of 5 PM. Peace!